What the hell? Freaking nasty rats. I'm gonna set these up and hopefully we can catch this motherfucker.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold. You might need a sweater too. I'ma put a ride on ya. Kid from California, trying to make it in life. In school they never taught ya. Dreams of my own, I've been working from home. I can do it on my own, but sometimes it gets cold like.
What's up guys, welcome back to another video. I'm gonna be washing the GTR today along with an oil change. I got my oil right here, okay, and then the filter, and she is a little dirty, so I promise I don't keep this car dirty at all, but it did rain a few days ago, so time for me to wash it, oil change, put some gas, drive it, go somewhere with it. Monkey? Well. Freaking nasty rats. It better not be chewing through my wires. This is what happens when I don't drive the car for a while. I am waiting for a few parts for the car. Let me show you guys. I got some new spark plugs right here. And I also got a OEM headlight switch to replace that old one. It did come straight from Japan, straight from Nissan, so after swapping that out, hopefully my other headlight works, because as you guys know, I have been having this issue where only one of my headlights turns on. I haven't really digged into it, haven't done much to the car, but I'm gonna start off with that and see if that fixes the issue. All right, so I'm putting all this cardboard because when it comes to doing an oil change on this car, I've officially become that guy who spills oil all over the place, and not because I do something wrong, but because of the fact that the oil filter sits in a way that I just can't, you know, tilt the filter before the oil falls into the ground. And so I have to put all this cardboard here just so that I don't spill all over the floor, because I've done 2 oil changes on this car and both times I've spilled the oil. God, that's nasty. I'm gonna clean that up as soon as I'm done with the freaking oil change. All right, I got my helpers right here, Sheila and Moki and Jules. Got Jules over here. I know for sure I'm gonna spill, so I'm gonna lay down some towels. There you go. Let's see how this goes. Just as I thought, I freaking missed. Shit. What the hell? Yeah, that's a tight fit for that filter. I might end up getting a relocator for the filter just to make it a bit easier when I do oil changes, because I really don't like doing oil changes on this car. Let me show you guys the mess I made. God damn it. What I tell you guys, I'm that new guy who makes a mess every time I do an oil change, but only on this car, not the other ones. I just finished doing the oil change on the car, and that thing had like 3.5 quarts. I don't know how this thing must be burning oil, but that thing had 3.5 quarts. So I went ahead and I put in the 5 quarts of oil on the car. Everything seems to be okay, nothing weird. Came over to 7-Eleven really quick and picked up some G Fuel. You guys already know, if you guys haven't tried these out, try them out. Freaking good ass drink. About 2 of them actually. Peter, if you're watching, one of those is for you, man. I got you.
The next day.
This morning I found some more rat poop, but on the Evo, which is not good. Not good at all. I'm going to Home Depot and I'm gonna take care of these freaking rats that are trying to eat my cars. I have the same issue every single year because of a guava tree that we have. And for those of you who don't know what a guava tree is, it's pretty much a type of fruit that we have in our front yard. It's a little tree, it's a small tree. The rats love those things. So luckily they haven't bit any wires or anything on the car, but it's just annoying to see that there is a bunch of like rat poop and piss all over the motor. So I'm gonna be picking up some traps. I'm gonna be taking care of them once and for all.
Thank you for shopping at the Home Depot.
Just picked up some goodies for these motherfuckers. I think there might be 1 or 2 running around, but sorry guys, you guys can't stay. Gotta go. Happy Thanksgiving and Christmas, motherfuckers. I'm also gonna be God damn. I'm also gonna be replacing the headlight switch to see if that fixes my headlight issue. It's this one right here. So it doesn't take too long to take the whole thing apart. The only thing is, if you guys can't remember, last time I messed around with it, I broke the clips. I broke the holes where the 3 screws go, and now I gotta weld it on with JB Weld. I still have some left at home and I'm gonna be using that, but I need some motivation, guys. If this headlight switch doesn't work, I don't know what else to do. I've already tried swapping out the bulb. I messed around with the wiring. I replaced the harness on the headlight switch, and now I'm actually gonna be replacing the headlight switch itself to see if that fixes the issue. I hope it does. So really quick, I want to give a shout out to, god damn, fucker. I want to give a shout out to those of you who watch the videos, especially from Australia. I get a lot of you guys, and all the info you guys give me is very useful. It's nice to know that there's viewers from all over the world watching the channel. And although I don't do major things to the cars, you guys still comment and give me advice on how to do things, especially with the Skyline, since here in the US we never really messed around with them until now. And I'm not even a automotive technician or mechanic or anything like that, but I just try to do basic work on the cars. So yeah, thanks to you guys who watch the videos. I really appreciate it. Alright guys, so first things first, I'm gonna set up these mouse traps. Look at that, that's some rat piss right there. And I cleaned it up this morning, but all over in here it was full of just rat shit. And it was all over the place. So even on the radiator there was a bunch of shit right here. So I'm gonna set these up and hopefully we can catch this motherfucker. So this one right here, they're like pellets. It says it's safe for the pets, and I have a couple of dogs running around all the time, so I don't want them to get harmed. But these have worked in the past, and they shall work again. Problem is where I'm gonna set it. Should I set it up on the block? Just like that. Okay, so I know these glue traps are pretty small, but I have 4 of them that came in the pack. So I think I'm gonna put all 4 of them in the engine bay and then put the rest of the pellets probably in the Skyline. That way if they get in there, they can smell their popcorn and hopefully we won't have to see them again. Done. I just finished setting up all the traps. I got a couple of glue traps right here, one more over here, the rat popcorn, and then one more trap. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's one more glue trap down there, which I had found a ton of like dry guavas that they've been eating. They've been storing them, making that little area their house. So we'll see what happens. So now I can start taking apart the dash, and before I rip off the switch out of here, I was thinking of taking off the connector and connecting it to the new switch and trying to turn on the lights like that. Hopefully it works, because if I end up ripping this off, I have to reuse the JB Weld, and that way I won't have to do twice the work. go grab the new one, plug it in, and let's hope this works. Woo! Check it out. Yes, it was the connector. No, actually, it was the switch. So this switch that is on here is the bad one, and this one works. And a lot of people were telling me to clean the switch out, but like I said, last time I was trying to take it out, I didn't see those 3 screws back there, and I completely ripped off the whole thing, had to JB weld it back together, and I just stopped there. But I'm so happy. One last thing to worry about. How am I gonna go about ripping this mess? Look at my JB weld, ghetto ass. I guess I'm just gonna freaking break it out. Here's the old switch, and in with the new one. Now I just gotta JB weld it back in there, hook up the connector, put everything back together, and we're good to go. This JB weld stuff has really come in handy. So if you guys ever need to put something back together, like a piece of bumper or even like a body kit, I'm pretty sure even a body kit, you guys need to put a little piece back together, pick it up at Harbor Freight for like $5. This stuff really works. So if you guys are having a problem with your Skyline, check out the connector and the switch, because my connector was hella burned. Look at that. So I did have to cut the wires, but it wasn't too hard to figure out which ones went where. And you can see my ghetto ass harness install, but it was pretty much straightforward, simple. And I guess the switch had also gone bad, so you could always clean those out. I don't know how to do it, so I went ahead and bought a new switch just to be sure, and it ended up being the switch that caused one of my headlights not to turn on.
3 hours later.
Now that the lights work, I'm able to drive the car at night. I haven't been driving this thing at night for quite a while now. Here in California, the laws are really strict, especially out on the road. And if a police officer sees you driving with just one headlight and the other one out, you can get pulled over. I've been checking the whole car out. All the lights work, everything's running fine. And I am super happy to be driving the car again at night.